Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Design. Okay, so today we are going, we're working on our Charizard. So this is the second part of the Charizard. And today we are going to do his head, his arms, and his fingers. Okay, so let's start by making a slip knot. All right, we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now I'm going to put 1 stitch in each one of those chains, starting at the second chain from the hook. So we're in the second chain from the hook. We're going to put a stitch in there. And now 1 stitch in each chain should give us a total of 6 stitches all together. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it wants us to chain 1 and turn. So now we're putting 1 single crochet in each stitch across. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it wants us to continue on the other side here. See, this is where we are. And we're going to go into that stitch on the other side and put 6 stitches in each one of this other side of this chain. So let's see, put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that makes 12 stitches all together. Okay, because we went around. So now we are going to be working in the round now. All right, and so the third round, we are on the third round. We're going to start in this first stitch here that we made and put a single crochet in there. And that's my first stitch, so I'm going to mark that as my first stitch. I'm going to put my stitch marker in there. Okay, and it wants us to put 2 stitches in the first and second. So we're going to put another stitch in this first stitch that we just put 1 in. And in the second stitch, we're going to put 2 stitches in there. Okay, and now we're going to put 1 stitch in the third and 1 stitch in the fourth. And now in the fifth, we're going to put 2 stitches in the fifth, 2 stitches in the sixth stitch, 2 stitches in the seventh stitch, and 2 stitches in the 8th stitch. All right, and then 1 stitch in the 9th and 1 stitch in the 10th. So now we want to put 2 stitches in the 11th and 2 stitches in the 12th. And now we're back around. We want to make sure this bowls out like this, as we want it that way. All right. So that was round 3. Now we are at 20 stitches on round 3. And we are going to stay at 20 stitches for another 7 rounds. So until we get to 10, round 10, we are just going to put 1 stitch in each one of those 20 stitches. So 1 stitch around. All right. Oh, there. So there was round 5. And now we have 5 more rounds to go. I'm just going to do this with you. Okay, there's 6. Round 7. There's 8. Nine. One more. We're almost there. And we get to continue on. All right, now we have 10 rows. Okay. Looks like a beak. All right, so round 11, we are going to crochet in the first 6. So we need to put 1 single crochet in each of the first 6. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are putting 2 single crochets in each one of those. So in the next 4, we're going to put 2 single crochets in each one. So there's 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we are going to put a single crochet in all the rest of the stitches around, just 1 in each one. And so there was 11. Now 12, we are going to put 2. We're going to do some increasing now. So we're going to put 2 single crochet in each 4th one. So after every 3. So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, and we're putting 2 single crochet in the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, and 1 and 2 in the 4th one. So we'll just continue around that way. 1, 2, 3, and we're putting 2 in the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, and putting 2 in the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, and we're putting 2 in here. And 1, 2, and 3, and we're putting 2 in that last one. All right. Okay, so That was 12. Now 13, this was 30 stitches. Now we have 30 stitches. So 13, we're going to go up to 36 stitches. So we're going to do after every 4 stitches. So let's start with the first one here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to put 2 in that 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in the 5th one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 in the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 in the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, there we go, 4, and 2 in that last one. Come on. And so you should have 36 stitches now. All right, now from 14 to 20, 7 rows, we are going to put 1 single crochet in each of those 36 stitches. So you're just going, we're not decreasing or increasing or anything. What we're doing is we're going to put 1 in each of those 36 stitches for the next 7 rounds. So we're going from 14 to 20. This is round 14. And we're going to do this until we are done with round 20. And like I said, I'll just do this with you. Okay. All right, so now there's 14. See how fast we can crochet. Here we go around the mulberry bush. And around we go. All right. There's 15. There's 16. And there's 17. Just 3 more rounds to go. So, one thing is, if you get done with your rows before me, you can go forward on the video and do our next thing. Or until we get that row to row 20. Or, if I'm going too fast for you, you can pause the video until you catch up, which is nice. It's very nice to have videos like that. I just love that idea. Oh my goodness. My needle and my yarn is not playing well together. All right, so now we're at 18. We'll start our next round, which will be 19, just 2 more to go. And just keep chugging along. Alright, so there's 19. One more. Just one more round. And then we're going to start doing some decreases. We're almost done with the head. Alright, here we go. One more round. Alright, here we go. So this next round, which is 21, we're going to go from 36 stitches to 30 stitches. So we are going to decrease after every 4. Yes, after every 4. So let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do an invisible decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me take that a little bit slower so you could see what that is. Now you could decrease that way, or you can decrease the other way, which would be to go in 1 stitch and in another stitch and then go through all 3. Okay? But I'm gonna do invisible decreases, but you do what you want to do. You do you. So there's 2, 3, 4. Invisible decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're decreasing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're decreasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to decrease those last 2 stitches, and we are at 30 now. So round 22 we are going to decrease down to 24. So we're going to decrease after every third one. So here's the first one, and let's mark that because we want to mark that as number 1. So here we go. 2, 3, and we're going to decrease. And can repeat that. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to decrease. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to decrease. 1, 2, 3, decrease. 1, 2, 3, and decrease. 1, 2, 3, and decrease. Alright, so now we're down to 24 stitches. And now it says that we should be stuffing the head. So you want to stuff it a little bit at a time because you don't want to put too much stuffing in there at once. As you don't want your stitches, you don't want the stuffing to show through your stitches. So we're just going to do a little bit at a time.